Bustin' right, bustin' left, yeah, that's show block. I pull on 71st, cause that's the toe block. I just really wanna see what niggas really bout. If that's your block, I wanna see if niggas really count. I'm riding through the pocket, what a gas.
Church check in, man. Church check in. All right, man. I want to talk about black folks, man. I want to talk to black folks. But first, let me let you know what's going on, fam. I got more haters than most of these niggas on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to see me shine. Nobody want to see me take my shit to the next level. They want to keep hating. You know what I'm saying? My shit is better than all these niggas shit anyway. I'm not understanding why there's so many weak ass YouTubers that's not showing their face and they getting all of these subs and all this shit, and they not getting the backlash that I get when I drop. I see the love, y'all see the love, but y'all don't get to see the backlash because the backlash, it happened behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So you know, we're working on putting the Patreon shit up. I'm gonna work on that tonight after I work out and shit. I'm gonna put all that up. Still waiting on these motherfuckers to get my fucking computers back so we can get it in the studio. So I'm about to go hard, man. You know, right now I'm so focused. I'm not doing no collabs with nobody. I'm just about to just start dropping my material and fucking with my fans. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna be seeing me like fucking with a lot of motherfuckers right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to I'm trying to get some understanding on why all these weak ass motherfuckers this shit is taking off. I just don't get it. So I'm just about to put the work in. I ain't gonna sit around here wondering about it. You know, I'm just gonna go on here and put the work in. Appreciate everybody who's been, you know, sending in their contributions and everything. You know, we upgrading a lot of shit. Now, I will say this. You know, y'all all gonna get the videos back. Don't get that shit twisted one bit. You know, so make sure y'all subscribe to that Minister Jap replays channel, because that's where you're gonna get the replays of a lot of the stuff I do. Now, I want to say this too before we get started. This goes out to anybody, man. Because I truly don't get motherfuckers. If you don't like what I'm saying, if you stop gluing your eyes to what the fuck I'm saying, when I don't like some shit, I don't look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like none of these hoes talking crazy on the internet. The only reason why I pay attention to it is when I'm mentioned. Other than that, these bitches are stupid. I allow hoes to be stupid. You got every God-given right to be a dumbass. That's on you. But that's the only time you'll get my attention. You talk about using my name, I'm gonna look into it. But I don't pay attention to these bitches shit. Nothing a bitch can do can enlighten me. Now again, if you don't like the fuck we doing over here, stop watching. There's a billion fucking channels on YouTube. Go there. Now, let's talk about black folks, man. We the only race of people who can't take the truth. We cannot take the truth on no levels. This red pill shit is gonna have you ostracized by friends, family, peers, the public. You're going to be looked at as if you're crazy because you woke up. And you have an ability and the logic to accept harsh truth because you're a seeker of the truth. See, a lot of people say that they're truth seekers all the way up until the point where it gets ugly and they have to look at themselves, look at the ones they love around them, and they would rather turn a blind eye so they don't have to look at the people that they love different. And you have to ask yourself, are you really a truth seeker? And most people who profess that aren't. They want to search for the truth all the way up until the point that it can make them uncomfortable, then they'll stop. So they want to be in a comfort zone with the truth. But the truth will get ugly. The truth make you check yourself. The truth make you check others. And that's the problem with black folks. Black folks can't deal with the truth. They say ignorance is bliss. A lot of people don't understand what that statement means. They just hear like little slogans and statements, you know, and just blurt them out, but they don't really break it down. Ignorance, lack of knowledge, lack of knowing, making movements unknowingly, not knowing what the fuck you're into, what are you doing, why you do it, doing no investigation. It's ignorance with the knowledge. They say ignorance is bliss. What's bliss? A state of happiness. Something that you accept. Something that you're willing to accept. State of pleasure. So when you put it together, you find happiness in not knowing. You find your happiness in not knowing. And this is the problem with black folks. They say that they truth seekers all the way up until the point they find something that's the fucking truth that makes them uncomfortable. Like when I tell you black motherfuckers about Africa and Africans and how there's a difference between you and an African now. And that's why I always tell you, black folks have high hopes for shit. And I understand how you motherfuckers want shit to be. But I'm just here to tell you how this shit is and what it is. I'm here to tell you exactly what it is. Black people don't want to deal with what is reality. They're living in a fantasy. You know, this mysterious relationship, this miraculous dreamful relationship you want to have with Africa, that's beautiful to have high hopes for. But truth of the matter is, it won't happen. Can you deal with that truth? See, when you talk to these scholars, can you ask one of these African scholars, I understand your theory, but if it ever came down to it, could you accept Africa not loving us and saying to hell with us? Could you accept that? Even if they came out and verbalized it and let it be known, would you accept it? Tomorrow is Christmas. A lot of people ask me, you know, what am I doing for Christmas? I'm doing the same thing I've been doing every day. I'm gonna chase my goals. How about you? So-called educated black man, so-called educated black woman, master's degrees, well-spoken Negroes. Ignorance is bliss. So tomorrow, when you have your kids under that tree and you're not handing out Bibles, you're not giving them no type of information, you know tomorrow is a lie. But ignorance is bliss, and that's why you're going to keep this shit going. You know tomorrow is a lie. If you're so smart, you haven't investigated this? If I tell you we throwing a party, what are you going to ask me? Who going to be there? What's the dress code? What time it start? You're going to do some investigation before you just bring your ass through. What's the dress code? What should I bring? So all of the 30 plus years of your life, you never did no investigation on tomorrow. But you're so smart, but you keep your kids stupid. Because the truth will make them uncomfortable. The truth will get them ostracized. They'll go to school. Everybody else, gifts and all that. You gave them the greatest gift in the world, which is the truth, but they don't want the truth. They want comfortability. They want to be normal. You know Christmas is a lie, but you still feed it to your kids. All you Bible thumpers, you know it's a lie. You don't even have to be a Bible thumper. You could be a historian, you Hotep niggas. Y'all still celebrating Christmas today, tomorrow. And don't hit me with that Kwanzaa shit, because none of you niggas can speak any of them fucking languages. You ain't even seen none of these Africans come over here celebrating Kwanzaa. So stop making shit up. Stop trying to include yourself in some shit that don't got nothing to do with you. Because you want to blend in and put an African twist on some Christmas. Fuck that. You motherfuckers don't want the truth. You got motherfuckers talking about they Buddhists, but they still celebrating these holidays. You got motherfuckers that's God body talking about some, you know, black man is God. Black woman is earth. All this peace God shit. Still celebrating Christmas. Still buying Christmas gifts for their kids. See, See, when the truth comes, if you can't stay on it, don't profess it. Because it's going to come with a lot of people challenging it. You know? If you convert to whatever religion, motherfuckers going to be trying to quiz you on whatever religion you are. All day. They don't even practice religion themselves. They're going to try to quiz you to see if you stand firm on something. Black people don't stand firm. And because a lot of people are scared of the backlash. They're scared of what's to come. They're scared to not fit in. You know this shit is a lie. And you gonna raise your kids up in a lie. When you become woke, you supposed to teach others. You supposed to change tradition. We're not doing that. We're following along to get along. And that's why I know that all of these degrees and these well-spoken niggas, they still ain't shit. They ain't shit because they not rooted in the truth. They not searching for truth, because when the truth hit them, they'll deny it because it go against how they was raised or how they was brought up. Every one of you niggas, every one of you bitches, I understand you motherfuckers don't like my vernacular, my dialect. I don't give a fuck. There's a lot of people lying to you with the best dialect in the world. I don't have to have a calm demeanor to prove I'm right. If I want to speak with vigor and fucking passion and saying what the fuck need to be said, I'm gonna say that shit how I say it. Now, there's a lot of you niggas, a lot of you bitches, you all know for a fucking fact. You know for a fact. Everything I'm saying about single mothers is fucking true. Everything I say about the black community is fucking true. Everything I say about black people, black behavior is fucking true. I never get a rebuttal disproving what I'm telling you is normalcy in the black community. I never get those rebuttals. I'm never invited to have that discussion, and I want to sit down and prove to you, Jap, how you're wrong. Black women are not just having babies out here and getting on welfare. That's not true. Most black women are doctors. I don't get that. You know, I don't like how you said that. Why you gotta curse? Have you ever heard, it's not what you say, it's how you say it? Well, how I'm saying it got your fucking attention. Because all these other motherfuckers ain't got your attention. You know? I'm speaking to the streets. If you ain't from the streets, if you don't get this shit, I understand. Keep scrolling. I don't hold you niggas down and force you to watch me. I don't. I'm not sending you niggas personal invites saying, here's a video. I would like for you to watch it. I put my shit out to the public and let the public decide on what they want to see. I let the public speak their mind. I rarely block comments, bro. I let you motherfuckers talk y'all shit. As long as you're on the topic. Talking about some stupid shit. You know, you can get the fuck out of here, but I let you motherfuckers. That's what this is for. To have the discussion, to bring about the truth. I've helped more black folks than most of these motherfuckers who got something negative to say about me. I'd have helped a lot of black men. Countless black men. But there's so many motherfuckers that feel inspired to want to speak on my name, but they don't speak on the brothers that are saving. They don't even think that what I'm saying will actually make their life better. They don't believe that if you applied what I'm saying in this day and time, you as a man will win. You as a woman will win. I don't deal with feelings. Fuck your feelings. I don't give a fuck about how nobody feels, bro. I don't care about feelings. Feelings is the reason why the black community is fucked up. Feelings is the reason why you buying your kids all this bullshit that you know you can't afford and you going into debt tomorrow. Because of your feelings. Because of their feelings. You don't got the heart to say, fuck how these kids feel. They need to hear the truth. You don't got the heart for that. They're going to cry now, but they're going to thank you later. You don't got the heart for that. Because the black community is tender. We're not ready for harsh truth. Not ready for that. Tender. Soft. Tender. Niggas know. Deep down inside, that's why motherfuckers be so bothered. My mama was a single mother. My grandma was a single mother. I got sisters, I got friends, I got family, they all single mothers. That's your emotions. No one ever said they're not good people. It's a stupid choice. In order for you to bring forth any type of argument, you would have to prove or have facts backing your statement, saying your statement needs to be, no, single motherhood is not stupid. It's actually a good choice. It's the best thing for kids. Because when I bring these videos out, I throw out evidence. I'm bringing out case studies. I'm bringing out footage. I don't know if y'all been noticing lately. I've been bringing out more articles. More things so you can reference, so you can see the truth. And not be blindsided by bullshit. You being lied to because it makes you feel good. I'm having a debate with my barber. He want to tell me about Africa and how in Africa they worship the women. And the women ran the communities and shit like that. And we need to get back. We in a European mindset. Okay. That's a great theory, brother. Now let's apply logic to it. Did it work? See, everything in Africa wasn't great. Everything in Africa isn't great. And everything that Africans do doesn't work. Eating people. Does it work? Having rapist gangs in Dipsloop. Does it work? Slaughtering villages, killing women and kids. Strapping little kids with AKs. Taking them from families and raising them to be monsters. Where's this village of women that's not conquered? They want to study history all the way up to the point where you're not realizing that white people have been beating our ass. And if it was a war, if you respect war, you respect gangster, they won, bro. They won. If we was black people, here's the real shit. If we was black people and we would have got gunpowder first, we got our hands on guns and gunpowder first, we would have been the white people of the world. I'm not going to believe that, oh, we were going to have guns and just do righteous and just make the world righteous. If that's the case, the motherfuckers in Africa right now, that righteous DNA is supposed to be instilled in them, but they slaughtering whole villages with AKs. They don't want to have those discussions because it goes against the glory of what they see Africa to be. Then they have to name call. You're a coon. Blah, 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 because they can't handle logic. But see, when you open your mind up to see things for what it is and not for what you want it to be, it's a gift and a curse. It's a gift because you're not emotionally attached to shit like everybody else is. It's a curse because everybody's going to be coming at you. You know, you get the debates of, you know, when I'm speaking on, this is so fucking crazy. When I'm speaking on the issues going on with single moms and all this shit that's going on, they don't challenge what I'm saying or have a point of saying, look, I disagree with this. These men are forcing these women to have babies. And you're not taking into account, they don't have no real rebuttals. They say, people make mistakes. You just can't get a bitch. How are you gonna find a bitch, a woman, saying the things you're saying? As if I'm saying what I'm saying to get women. Obviously, I don't have a problem getting women, bro. Because if that was the case, my message would be tailor-made towards getting women. If I wasn't able to get women by saying this, I would have stopped. Because I like women. But that's what they do. Well, why aren't you getting a relationship? Because I'm talking about the whores that are out here, giving you pure insight on what the fuck is going on out here in this goddamn game. Those who are not in the game, who choose to speak on it, it would only be ignorance, lack of knowledge, not knowing. And that makes them happy. Knowing that these bitches will take you to the cleaners. Not knowing that these bitches will try to trap you with a baby. I've gave so many examples of real shit, but I'd never get challenged on that. I'd never get challenged on, yeah, you fucking with a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, they be arguing, trying their best to try to pull rubbers off. No. Then when brothers call in the show, yeah, man, that happened. Oh, just because one motherfucker knows a strong single mother who raised a man and, you know, who was good to their kids. That don't mean that these raggedy ass deadbeat moms don't exist. Because you don't know somebody that's not a good enough argument. And this is the thing. All these motherfuckers want to do is just have an argument. That's what kills me about black folks. If you feel so you feel so compelled to convey the message that you, if you feel so compelled to convey the message that you conveying, you do the ultimate sacrifice. You devote time, energy, and you will spend money. And that's one thing my fans, they know. If you've been following me, I have devoted time, energy, and I have spent my dollars. Even the dollars that were earned by putting this message out, I reinvested it into this. And that's why I don't respect a lot of people's opinions, because they don't spend no money. They're not serious. I'm dead ass serious. I'm dead ass serious about what I'm saying. You know how you know I'm serious? Because I say it every day. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm putting the message out there every day. I'm even adding a comedic twist to it to bring you into the information, to wake you niggas up every day. Even if I can't do a video, I'm making a post, I'm doing something, I'm researching every day. Because I gotta go in the world and get challenged on this information everywhere I go. You can't, when you get this red pill information, you can't expect other people to understand it. You're going to look crazy. At age 15, when I stopped celebrating Christmas, and I told my father and my mother that I don't believe in this, I don't celebrate Christmas no more, and I stood on that since age 15. Stood on that. My whole family, Christmas dinners and all that shit, I've been standing on that shit since I was 15. Do you know what comes with that? People questioning you. People looking at you like you crazy. People outcasting you. But nobody's ever taking time to sit down and debunk it with their facts. If you want to dispel Christmas, pull out a Bible. It's there. But you want to be normal. Now, the reason why I say black people make failure normal is because brothers like me and you, the progressive brothers that's in this game right now, that's present day in the game, not just looking at it, getting bits and pieces and having an opinion about it. No, people who are actually in the game know that when you tell a woman you don't have kids, they don't say, that's great. Oh man, I respect that. No. Black women say, black people say, even black men, what's wrong with you? They say, what's wrong with you? My females who watch this shit, my logical females, when all your friends or anybody in your 30s, you don't have any kids, first thing they say to you is, what's wrong with you? Why you ain't got no kids? Why you ain't got no kids? Not, oh, I understand. Well, as soon as you get married, girl, I can't wait to see him. No. We made failure normal. We celebrate failure. That's why it's a big campaign in every black community when a nigga get locked up. It's free May May. I'm still screaming free May May. Even though he did it. He come home from jail. His party bigger than y'all fucking kids' graduation. His party bigger than a motherfucking graduation for a motherfucker who got their doctorate. We celebrate stupidity because we're comfortable in it. Black people got this natural knack to take shit and make sugar out of it. Take chitlins and make a meal. See, we look at chitlins like, oh, this is our culture. This is our history. What's wrong with you? You don't eat pork? You don't eat pig intestines with fecal matter boiled into it? What kind of black man are you? But to a logical man, eating shit would be a failure. But to black folks, eating shit is a delicacy. And that's what we're doing. Oh, it don't get no stronger than a single woman with kids. That's strength. Not the woman that carried herself like a lady, kept a low body count, capitalized on her glory years. Capitalized on her glory years. Chose to have a husband and do the right thing. That's not normal. To ask a black man, you ever been to jail? And a black man say no, like, what? So you ain't never been locked up? So I'm crazy. I've never been locked up. I don't have children by random women. Having so much as a credit card. When I pull out American Express, motherfuckers say, you think you white. I don't brag about it. They don't think that that's normal. When you having honestly, around black folks, if you have a fucking American Express card, they think you're rich. I'm not rich. This is terrible. This is terrible that we view failure as normal. It's normal for a woman to visit a nigga in jail and have a baby by him. That's normal. And people, this is so crazy. People think that my expectations for women is unrealistic. Did I say, fellas, we need to find 35-year-old virgins? Have I preached something that sounds that fucking ridiculous? Like I said, you cannot fuck with no woman unless she's a virgin. You think you're gonna find a fucking virgin? These hoes start fucking when they're 12. If they listening to Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, they're fucking at age 12, nigga. Raised by a single mother, listening to that shit, she 12 years old with some titties, that little young motherfucker is going to school fucking them young niggas. Because whole glorification. Have I ever said you had to do, have I ever set the standards that goddamn high? Have I ever set the standards that fucking high? You have to meet a virgin with real hair, long hair, no tattoos, you know, excellent credit, you know, dog. We just starting off with stop having babies by niggas who you not with. Let's start with finding bitches without kids. The black community thinks that that's so impossible, that that's so abnormal, that I'm ridiculous. That what I'm telling brothers and what I'm telling women to do, marry before you carry. If you've been studying me for as long as you motherfuckers profess you have, then you will know my motto for the longest has always been marry before you carry, ladies. Did I just start miraculously saying that this year to try to clean up my act? No. I've been saying that shit for over 3 years. Been saying marry before you carry. Been pushing that shit for the longest. Been telling brothers wear condoms. They think that's ridiculous. I get challenged by black men saying, nigga, what kind of nigga are you? Who uses condoms? Niggas who use logic. See, logic is the biggest condom anybody could ever wear. Because having logic is going to shield you and protect you from all of the bullshit that's to come. Logic is your protection from emotional females, emotional men. When you're rooted in logic, you have the cheat code for life. Because when you're rooted in logic, you won't react emotionally with the police when they pull you over. You understand that there's a job. He don't know you, you don't know him. So your first impression is how they're going to know you. So if you're extra rude and belligerent to the police, well, this is the impression that you're giving off. See, that's cool shit. The police killing us. But there's another side. Are you niggas hands on the wheel? Are you very respectful? Are you handing them your shit? No. Are you riding around with pistols in your car? You got a motherfucking console full of loud pack? Nah, what you would say is, I was driving while black. I'm driving while black in a big black car. And I think I've only been pulled over twice. Once for no seatbelt and once for talking on the cell phone. Emotions, it would say to the cop, out of all the motherfuckers doing all this shit, crime going on, you gonna come fucking with me? But the logic set in. I was wrong. I know you're supposed to wear your seatbelt. I chose not to. There's a consequence for that. I know that you can't drive and text. I was texting and driving. I apologize. Got off with one warning, got off with one ticket. Now, I could have turned that situation into a hostile shootout. If I start moving my hands all crazy and getting emotional and not thinking logically. Y'all don't want to deal with the logics or nothing. Y'all only want to deal with what you're comfortable with. So that's why a lot of black people are steady living in these lies. You know, I'm almost to the point where I can't even converse with black people that's still in the matrix. I mean, it's a lot of identifying signs. Like, tomorrow is going to show me, like every Christmas I see who are the woke and who aren't. And it's not just because of Christmas, you know what I'm saying? But I do use Christmas as a reference because that's a real big test to see if you're willing to go against the grain in truth. That's a big, big challenge. And when I realized, I talked to these motherfuckers, yeah, you know, I know about the pagan gods and all this shit. Well, you know about that, then what the fuck you doing? That's like if I know that these bitches ain't shit and y'all see me with a bitch with 4 kids by 3 different niggas, welfare section 8, you know what I'm saying? And she got two niggas on child support. And she already, and I say, and I'm on my knee marrying this bitch. Because I want to deny the facts. I want to turn a blind eye to the facts because I don't want nobody to think I'm crazy. You know, if you tell somebody that Christmas is a fucking lie, they're going to think you're crazy. Are you willing to be perceived as crazy because you know the truth? That's why I don't believe a lot of motherfuckers. Like, I don't say nothing. I know that my conversation is going to be limited when I see people who are still indulging in this bullshit in a day and age right now where we have endless information. Back when I was young, my father bought me a set of encyclopedias. And I used to go through those encyclopedias and research everything. About everything from spiders to just all types of wildlife animals. It was like the encyclopedias, I don't know if you ever had a set, but it was just so much random shit. Random knowledge. And it was all in alphabetical order on the bookshelf. Just big books of random knowledge. You know? But nowadays, you know, because that shit used to be expensive. Encyclopedia Britannica used to be very expensive. A lot of people was on payment plans buying them motherfuckers. But nowadays, you don't need that. You have a smartphone. You have a smartphone, and most of you motherfuckers don't do nothing smart with it. Whatever question you have, you can simply type in the question and look it up. You can look it up while you taking a shit. You can look it up while you eating. You can look it up while you working out. You can look it up while you're walking somewhere. Information is not hidden no more. You have endless access. They even went as far as to say, this is how crazy it is with black folks. When you read, black folks don't look at you like you're normal. Reading is not normal for black folks. If you see a black man with a book, that's like, man, what the fuck is he on? That's how they look at you. But you know what's so crazy? They always say if you want to hide something from a black person, put it in a book. Now we even more sad because now we don't even need the book. We got a smartphone in our hand. We're not doing nothing smart with it. And we're not even asking the questions. It's endless. We got access to endless information. And you such a nigga that you won't even question nothing. You don't even want to know shit. Because ignorance is bliss. You're happy not knowing something. This is what black folks are. Black folks is like a motherfucker who is sick and everybody telling them, go get your lungs checked out. You might have lung cancer. But the way black folks think, I don't want to go to that doctor and hear this truth of him telling me I have lung cancer. Because if he tells me I have lung cancer, I won't be able to smoke every day. I'm going to know I have lung cancer and my life is going to change and I have to adjust everything. So I'd rather not go and get this diagnosis and live in this bliss of ignorance so I can continue to smoke and live carefree. Because if I get told that information, I'm going to lose sleep. I'm going to lose the comfortability that I have. Yeah, I got a cough and shit like that, but I just don't know what. I hear y'all, but I don't want to know what it is. I don't want to know what it is because if I find out the worst, I'm not going to be able to do what the fuck I want to do no more. That's black folks. That's black folks. Niggas don't want to deal with this information that I'm dropping because they got to look at their mama different. Like I said, I'm not one of them people just because I love you, the truth is not the truth. Because I got love for somebody, doesn't mean what I'm saying is now false. For instance, if my sister was to be a single mom, became a single mom by a raggedy nigga, I'm not going to stop saying what I'm saying because it hurts my sister's feelings. That's the difference between me and other folks. Because whether or not she's my sister or not doesn't mean it's not true. Her being my sister does not mean that 73% of most black women are single mothers. Just because you know somebody, oh, they're good people and shit like that, doesn't mean what I'm saying is not fact. And if what I'm saying doesn't apply to you or your situation, don't jump in this shit and include yourself. I get a lot of women jumping in my comments, jumping in my shit on Facebook, including themselves. Oh, I'm a woman. I got a kid. I got a degree. I'm a doctorate and I make 6 figures and this and this and I ain't fat. Why you talking? Obviously, I'm not talking to you. I was pretty specific on who the fuck I was talking to. If you don't fit the description, why are you speaking? But that's the emotions of black folks. And I'm gonna be honest with you. When you get your mind to this mode where you're so logical, you start to not even want to deal with black folks. You have to almost give black folks an initiation to whether or not you can talk to them or not. because you're going to frustrate yourself. Again, it goes back to what I said with the bitches. You have to lower your expectations. Lower your expectations with black folks. Lower your expectations with black folks. Oh, you're selling out your people. Okay. Okay. But T.I. is good for the black community. The inventor of trap music. Sold drugs to his own people, promotes it. And he didn't go buy guns to protect himself against white supremacy. He bought them guns and grenades to go kill niggas. Pops ecstasy, gets caught with ecstasy, and puts the charge on his wife. This is a stand-up niggas with a voice. See, that's the problem. Black folks just want to win arguments. I'm not here to win arguments. Because ain't no this shit ain't even arguable at this point. I'm not here to win no arguments. I'm here to win. And that's what other races are doing. They're winning. You don't hear Jewish people sitting around here talking about the Holocaust all day, talking about some, man, you know, our people been oppressed. You got to understand, you know, because they getting it. They're getting to it. They're not sitting around trying to learn Jewish history all goddamn day. We was once great people. No, they still great people because they motherfucking own they shit. Black people talking point. We once was, back when we was. Well, what are you now? Well, you gotta understand. No, I don't gotta understand. I don't wanna understand your struggle. You think like a loser. You're comfortable thinking like a loser. Now, this is that real talk. This is that real talk y'all been asking for. Like I said, I try to make it comedy. I try to, you know what I'm saying, enlighten y'all. We have a good time. But this shit is getting on my nerves with people who are not fans, who don't like this, who don't like the way that I speak, but you're steady binge watching me. You're binge watching me. And yet you're complaining about what I do. You know, if you didn't watch me, you would have no reason to complain. I'm begging you motherfuckers to stop watching me. If you don't like Minister Jap, stop watching him. Don't watch him. Don't comment. Don't give me your energy.